This story will cover from then to now and next, all about change, how to turn losers into winners. My friends were Samburus in a changing world, from traditional dress to football shirts. Familiar people, a familiar place. In the semi-desert of northern Kenya. A busy town, often dangerous down here. Once there were lots of dogs in Isiolo, part of a lively community. But then the dogs started to disappear. Not traffic accidents, not caused by Chinese motorbikes, but by the Chinese, so it is said, for food. Chinese aid is appearing in many parts of Africa. Kenya's capital, Nairobi, has a major traffic problem, like so many of the world's cities. The Chinese, with their characteristic folding hats against the tropical sun, bring expertise and manpower under very favourable terms. Working with Africans, it seems the Chinese are looking to the future to ensure enough resources for their huge populations back home. Very much. Meanwhile, back in Isiolo, now all but devoid of dogs, the Chinese have also been involved in a major project building another road to the remote north of Kenya and the border with Ethiopia via a town called Marsabit. And the Chinese are also here, further south, near Naivasha. His way home with his friend takes him past a new building in town. Apparently shipped in complete from China, this place houses Chinese convicts, who may well never be sent back to China, but released in Kenya. At least that's the rumour. Complete with watchtowers and serious fencing and guards, the inmates are taken out from this prefabricated prison and brought back every day. This is a part of Kenya bursting with geothermal energy, and KenGen employs a large workforce. This has been increased by more road building. The drilling sites are operated by the Chinese, and not the convicted ones. Geothermal energy, steam from far underground, is so-called green energy, and the Chinese are helping Kenya with this. But is there a hidden cost? Publicity by mass destruction. In January 2014, China crushed 6 tons of ivory of illegally stockpiled material. At the end of 2013, the USA destroyed its stock of seized ivory, as did the Philippines. The global trade is estimated to be worth $10 billion, some of the proceeds of which are believed to fund terrorist groups. Or burn it. The success of this publicity is controversial. Former Kenya President Daniel Arap Moi said it best at the first ivory burning on July the 18th, 1989. To stop the poacher, the trader must be stopped, and to stop the trader, the final buyer must be convinced not to buy ivory. I appeal to people all over the world to stop buying ivory.
As a father, I want our children to know that rhinos are not just a picture in a book.
I want our children to be able to swim with sharks, not just eat them in a soup.
我希望我的孩子有机会在野外看到大象。
Please ask your friends and relatives to never buy rhino horn, ivory or shark fin.
没有买卖，
Job, 没有小孩.
Will all that publicity help? Some say that quoting the value of ivory and rhino horn increases the pressure on the source, but the public should know why this is happening. 2016 will show whether China and Vietnam will at last cut the killing, not so much by the very poor poachers, but caused by the traders behind it and consumer greed.